I'm a little late, but we're here. We are here. All right. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, I'll get this ad closed. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. Perfect. Jesus. Share this. Oops. There we go. We're ready to go. Perfect. Bop, 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 bop. Shit. Boom. Boom. Let's make sure. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. No chance. That's fucking wild to me. Wild. No chance. Okie What up, what up? What up? Oh, chitty. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Chris Curtis. Yes, please. Junior Taffa by KO. Yo, what's up, Clayton? What up? Vitrino by Destruction by Anything You Want. Morgan by Finish. Steve Garcia by Destruction. Fuck Calvin Cater. Wonder Boy by TKO. Derek Lewis by a knockout. By a knockout. Let's go. 3 days. Clean, I don't think you actually donated, buddy. Landon, what's up? What's up? How's your day going? It's going pretty good. Tired, but we're good for at least an hour. We're good. But I appreciate you. Do I fish? No. No. Not a big fisher. Not a big fisher. Write it out like that. That's funny. That is funny. This is the worst of the worst. That's crazy, Landon. Yo, what's up, man? Just talk about UFC. Oh, I'm gonna put my playlist in for you guys. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Shareable. Live. Ba, 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 ba. Why is it pitch black? I don't know. I don't know. I hate it. Boom, boom, boom. Pin. We're good. I got Derek Lewis by overhand right, KO right over Tallison, tall ass guard. Yes. The problem is we don't know a ton about Tallison, and he also does get hit, and I don't think you can get hit that much by Lewis. He has more experience. I don't know. It's a weird fight because I think against the cage I like Tallison to win, but out in the open I like Lewis. I just got a comment today, just a couple minutes ago, saying that Lewis has no chance. They're betting everything that Derek Lewis loses. That's crazy. That's crazy. But whatever, I guess. Hello from Brazil. What's up? Yo, Big Ink, what's up, buddy? What up, what up? I have no idea. Lewis will flatline him. Let's go. I hope so. Speaking of weird fights, about the co-main, you taking the old Wonder Boy or the surging bomb theme Wonder Boy? I don't think that fight's very weird because I think in the open, Wonder Boy's striking is still very good. Like he was beating up Buckley until he was caught. And the problem with him getting caught was he just circled against the cage. His footwork isn't as good as it used to be. He's evading, especially against the cage. And Buckley has the power to finish you with one shot. Bomb Theme is fast, he's explosive, but I like the leg kicks and the body kicks and the teeps and the side kicks from Wonder Boy. Keeping that distance, I think Wonder Boy beats him all day. 2,000? Jesus. What do you think of Asu versus Acho, and who do I have? Asu is really good. Acho, he finished Durden, which is impressive because not a lot of guys do that, obviously. But I think Asu's really good. He has good grappling as well. So I would probably go with Asu. He will smoke. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't think that fight's that weird. I gotta be honest. The Wonder Boy bomb theme. You American, or am I hearing subtle accent? I'm American. Thompson has never been tit for tat outstruck, KO'd, sure, but I don't even think Bomb has the power to do so. Wonder Boy on points. There you go. I think Bomb Fiend could hurt him and then submit him, especially if it's early, because he has good guillotines, but I don't think he has the one-shot power to finish him. So, and again, if Wonder Boy goes out there and he's leg kicking, I like Wonder Boy to win. Because he, like I said, he was still piecing up Buckley. So, and that's a fight where I was like, yeah, I don't think Wonder Boy's winning that. Just because of the power, with what Buckley possesses in his hands. And I don't think Buckley's all that great, but still. Take a shower? Okay. Okay. Just jealous of the beard. Don't be sad you can't grow it. Don't be sad. The fuck? How old do you think I am, idiot? That's stupid. What a dumb thing. Yeah, not that old. So definitely no. Idiot. I have a hot take. Prime Dustin would give Ilya a hard ass fight. I've said this before, and it hasn't even. But it was amazing southpaw against lead hand, great power, solid chin, sick BJJ. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, it's fucking weird. People are stupid. Literally, they're stupid. Zach Wild, sup? Yeah, I think Poirier, even right now, would still have a fun fight with Taporia. Ilya would eventually KO him, though. Yeah, yeah. But those exchanges, whew, would they be fun? Yes. Yes. Honestly, I actually favor Poirier as the fight goes. I think if Taporia is going to finish him, it would be early. So, personally. Also, I've been married for almost 13 years. What a dumb thing to say. I think they can fight each other in UFC 5. That would be interesting. What the fuck? Good. So, man, I wish Dustin was still in his prime. Felt like yesterday where he was schooling Max Holloway in the pocket boxing and won the interim belt. I actually thought Max won that second fight. I thought it was 3-2 Max. I thought Poirier had big moments, obviously, but I gave it to Max. I wasn't upset though. Logan, the fuck is wrong with you? Idiot. Thank you, Bitsy. Stupid. I will never marry and never have kids. I just want to smoke weed till I die. Okay. Okay. Right, Bitsy? Appreciate you, buddy. I wonder how many species they will find in your beard. None. Zeho. Bitsy. Appreciate you, buddy. Hmm. Species. What's new in MMA news? Just working and listening. I appreciate you for being here, buddy. Well, the guy that just beat Charles Johnson a little while ago, Tiramov, tested positive for PEDs today. He's out of his fight. And Achu, the guy that just finished Cody Durden, is stepping in to fight a Sue Alan Bayoff. So, there's that. Wait, who tested positive? Tiramov. Um, let's see. He fought CJ Vergara. Charles Johnson. Ramazan Timirov, that guy. Yeah, but in some of the exchanges in the pocket boxing, Dustin was just mopping him. Holloway was mostly winning by keeping range and tagging Poirier. Still had him 3-2 Holloway, 4-1 all three cards. Wild. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, it depends how you score it. Like, Poirier would have good moments with like a strong punch, like a big reaction, and then Max Holloway would go and have like, I don't know, probably 20 combinations, beating him up against the cage. I just thought they kind of like the commentary team made it seem like Dustin's big shots was what was winning the fights. It was like he was having big moments, but there was some rounds where Max was clearly winning, and I just thought they got overshadowed a little bit. Yeah, like I said, it was close enough to where it was okay. You know, I wasn't upset when they gave it to Poirier. I've always thought Max won that second fight. Same with Max Volk 2. I thought Max clearly won 3-2, but who's my number one pound for pound? John. Just, I mean, consistency inside the cage. We're not talking about outside, but inside the cage. Just the length of time, you know, the resume, the taking time off, to coming back, to winning another belt. Just, yeah. I think it's wild that Taporia is in the pound for pound list. It doesn't make any sense to me. Taporia is great. He's good. He is not number 2 in the pound for pound list. I'm sorry. It takes time. Oh, currently? Probably Islam. Probably Islam. It was observed to me that they gave it to Dustin 49-46 on all 3 cards. I agree. Who's your favorite fighter of all time? Cowboy. Colostrum? So. What happened to the Gutierrez fight? Nothing. What do you mean? Robert. Oh, right there. Valentine. Nothing happened. No, it's still happening. Gutierrez, yeah, he's fighting Robert Valentine. Yeah, nothing. Got moved to prelims. Yeah, which he should be on the prelims. He's had one fight in the UFC. He should be. Whether we like him or not, you know. I personally don't really like to include steroid users, so John wouldn't be my GOAT. It's a close one between GSP or, here comes the hot take, Volk. Jones would be in the conversation as well. Okay. I mean, that's fair. I think it would either be GSP or DJ, because I think what DJ did was incredible. Yeah, in GSP, what he did was incredible. So, yeah, that's the argument. If you don't want to include steroids, fine. I have a different opinion on that, but for me, it would have to be DJ or GSP. Now, the best person to demonstrate fighting or whatever, mixed martial arts, is DJ. But the guy that consistently performed, GSP, there's such an argument for both guys. Both guys are great. Yeah, you lucky dog. Yeah, DJ definitely in the mix as well, but Volk's quality of wins is absurd with only 2 real losses as well. That's fair. Hamza will eat dryces. Good luck. Lucas Tracy GOAT list was horrible. Shocker. It's clickbait. That's all it is. That's why I can't do that guy's content, because all he does is clickbait shit. He just gets people to click, and guess what? It fucking works. So who are we? It works. Lucas played Volk over Jones. Disgusting. They should slow down or putting their prospects on main event. Look at how they turned for Bo and Despain. Well, Bo, yeah, he got pushed way too fast. Also, he was never beating RDR. Never. Also, they gave a lot of cupcake matchups to Despain, and Despain lost to who? Austin Lane. Lucas said Islam is the GOAT. I mean, right now he's the best, because John's not fighting. I recognize that name. Lucas top 3 is Islam, Volk, Jones, in that order. Okay, if we're including John is the greatest. Yeah. Also, you can't have Volk above Islam, because Islam beat him twice. Or at least clearly once. Bubba gonna got smashed, thank you. Austin Lake, yeah. Despain looked terrible in that Lane fight. Yeah, what the fuck was he doing? Honestly, I don't mind his criteria of title wins not being that important, but he doesn't even follow it. Some people's strength of schedule are way better. It's hard because like, I think Pantoja doesn't get the respect he should. But like, there's a few fights where you're like, doesn't mean a lot. Like the Usyk win, does that mean a lot? No. Usyk fought great in that fight. Doesn't mean a ton to me because Usyk wasn't proven. Like Royval, Moreno, those are guys that are proven. Kai Kara France, I also thought wasn't deserving of a title shot. Asakura wasn't deserving of a title shot. So he has two very, very proven wins on his title reign. Now, again, I think Pantoja is incredible. But there is an argument to have, for sure. His list was pretty bad, yeah. John Jones is the best ever, fuck everyone else. Title wins aren't too important to me if they're against low competition. A non-title win can be better than a title win. Yeah, like I said, like Asakura or Usyk or France, I never thought France was winning that fight, ever. So I definitely understand that. But there's also, it's different because for some fighters, because I think some fighters like Pereira, he didn't have a bad title defense. And I know people are like, Khalil's like, no. Khalil was on a win streak. We knew that fight was going to be a banger because of how Khalil fights. And then look, we got a great matchup. Haven't checked out, your predictions yet, but I feel like Tafa will KO Tuckus. I agree, buddy. Pantoja is so good. Yeah, he's so good. Dominated Crike. Yeah, fuck. Ugh. He bothers me. Jones had an embarrassing end to his career. I disagree. Disgraceful way to end such a decorated career. I don't think so. He had nothing to prove. Tom Aspinall's hasn't done shit. He's done nothing. Respectfully. Who? That's not a real name. To me, dominance is the most important alongside accolades. There you go. Islam and Volk combined haven't done what John has done. Correct. Pantoja dominated Kai had zero success. Yeah, none. Aspinall would have murdered Jones, so I see why he retired, but all the stalling pisses me off. Okay. Aspinall has no qualities that other guys that John hasn't fought, or has fought. He doesn't have better footwork than Prime Gus at all. The only thing he has, I would say, is power. And John doesn't know that. He would take Aspinall's big ass down and smash him. Almeida will finish Tom? Yes. Isn't he back in the testing pool, though? Yes, he is. Lewis will put him to sleep. Let's go. Aspinall was the interim champion and rightfully earned his belt. How has he rightfully earned his belt? How has he rightfully earned his belt? He beat Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades is trash. Sergey Pavlovich, trash. Stalled too much. John was very open on what he was going to do. Very open. He talked about it for months. The only reason why the Stipe fight didn't happen when it was supposed to happen was because John got hurt. Only reason why. Tom beat Pavlich, and then Pav got smashed by Volkov. Yeah, exactly. Pavlich was overrated. Curtis Blades is terrible against big strikers. So Tom didn't earn shit because he hasn't done anything. You know how many times interim titles have meant squat? I mean, come on. Are you enjoying this warm weather in Indiana? It's pretty nice. I understand the argument that Tom was interim champion, so he should have fought John. I understand that. But I also understand John being like, what the fuck has this guy done? Why am I fighting this guy? If I beat him, I gain nothing. Besides shutting his fans up, I don't get anything. The entire division legit is ass. Correct. The only reason why Tom is where he's at is because DC is not there. Only fucking reason Tom Aspinall is anything is DC's not there. Prime Stipe is not there. So, unless Tuchel Aspinall wins ass when it's the only thing possible, by the logic, it's impossible to earn anything. I mean, sure, but in reality, he hasn't fought anybody good. Curtis Blades is not good against big, heavy, powerful strikers. Pavlich, never proven. Never. Fought not good competition. So, even at that, if you watch the Curtis Blades fight with Tom, there's a lot of openings that we know that John would take advantage of. When he fought Pavlich, he gets too close to his opponents. He rushes too fast. Guess what happens if he gets too close and too fast to John? John gets a hold of him. John takes him down. Also, this is not me hating Tom Aspinall. I don't hate him. He's just very unproven to me. So, Tom needs to prove himself against the Jalton and the Tallisons of the division. I don't see him staying undefeated in the year from now. I agree. This is why I don't watch UFC anymore, okay? Prime DC would ragdoll him, yes. If the entire division isn't good, how is he supposed to earn a title shot in the division? I'm confused by your logic here. I'll explain. What I mean is, he hasn't fought, like, grapplers. Jalton Almeida. He hasn't fought Cyril Gane. He, rematch Curtis Blades, again, who is not good. He never fought someone like Rosenstruck, an actual kickboxer. I'm not saying he would lose. I'm just saying that experience. Never fought him. Never fought Tai Tuivasa. There's these heavyweights that he just kind of glanced right past them. And then he's pushed into the limelight. It's like, dude, they were saying Sergey, before he lost to Tom, he was the guy that was going to beat John. It's like, you haven't done anything. What do you mean? Takes him down and smashes, yep. Better UFC fights in 2008, not true. Almeida ragdolls Blades. Ragdolled Blade, can't tell you who's finished. Prime DC, Pereira, it depends if Pereira can stop the takedowns. If Pereira can stop the takedowns, then Pereira. If he can't, DC. Aspinall smokes Gane in round 1. We don't know that. Nobody has smoked Gane in round 1 besides John. We can't say that. We don't know that. Hi, Joe Rogan 2.0. Logan Creed, you keep your shit up, you can get the fuck out of here. People thought Johnny Walker... Exactly. People thought Johnny Walker was the next guy. Exactly. It took John to overlap the division multiple times before he was having close fights with fighters. Come on. The world is ending. DC mauls Pereira? Possibly. If Pereira couldn't get the takedown, yes. Yes. Also, they could have had Tom versus Overeem. They could have had Tom versus Francis when all this stuff happened. They could have had Tom versus Derek Lewis. It never happened. You know why? Because when those guys were around, he was down the list. He wasn't up the list until DC left. Stipe was older and really out of the rankings. Until Rosenstruck left. Tai Tuivasa hasn't fought in a long time. Derek Lewis went on a slump. Craziness. What happened to Johnny Walker and Stoneface KO'd Roundtree? Yeah, well, people started fighting back. Aspinall's gonna play out the rest of his career undefeated. He's the only heavyweight with actual skill. What skill? How can you say that? We haven't seen him on the ground. We haven't seen his takedown defense. We haven't seen him in a long fight. You can't tell me, because he's knocking everyone out. Who's he fought? Curtis Blades is trash against heavy, powerful strikers. Sergey Pavlich is trash. Trash. Unproven. Tom was a tadpole when DC retired. That's like saying, where was Ilya when Conor was champ? No, that's not true. actually, because when DC was on top, when he fought Stipe the last time, Tom was like 13th ranked. It wasn't that long ago. What's your top two favorite fights on the Nashville card? Oh, um, let's see. Let's see. Top two favorite fights? Chitty and Jaquani, Jake Matthews, because I love Chitty. I think Nate Landwehr and Morgan Sherry, I think is going to be wild. So I would say that. Nate, Morgan, and Curtis Griffin. Or no, not Curtis Griffin. Matthews and Jaquani. We need a Volkov versus Gon 3 fight and some good judges before Gon gets another undeserved title fight. I agree. Nobody checked his time grappling. He smoked Volkov in round 1 with grappling. Yes. He beat a guy in Volkov who's not good on the ground. Correct. A striker. Volkov. Yes, correct. Okay. Okay. You Curtis Blades do him too? That doesn't mean Curtis Blades is good. People thought Jan Blachowicz was going to beat John. Exactly. Man, that John Cormier finish was brutal. Yep. Think Kate or Steve will be good? Sure. Chris will TKO Griffin? Possibly. Chitty KO? Maybe. Lewis gets KO Saturday? I think he wins. By the way, Blades lost his last fight. You're goddamn right he did. Boy, he looked like shit. Boy, did he look like shit. My God. He's so bad. Yeah, my biggest thing with Tom is just like he's not proven. That's my biggest thing. He's not proven. DC was looking good against Stipe in the third fight until Stipe started investing in those body shots. Oh, the second fight, yes. I agree 100%. He was looking damn good. His opponent should be ranked, in my opinion. He was good. I agree. You can't rank him there because he was debut in the UFC, but yes. That second Stipe fight was good. That was a good fight. What does Tom look like in round 5? Exactly. You can't tell me, oh, he's beating he's knocking everyone out. I was like, yeah, sure, but he's not fighting anyone. I think this is the best Volkov. Like, so to me, it's like that win was great, sure, but he's not good on the ground. Curtis Blades did the same thing. He didn't finish him, but he beat him up for 5 rounds. This is the best Volkov. So it's just like, that's a weird one. And John is ruining your knees? Yeah. Volkov got robbed? Yeah. Yes, he did. Volkov really gotten better? Yes, he did. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Even like Tom never fought Rodrigo Nascimento. He never fought. He did fight Nascimento. I'm sorry. I was meaning Rodrigo de Lima. Never fought him. There's so many fighters that he didn't fight when he could have. I just don't understand it. Rampage knees are still messed up. Yep. Yes, they are. Volkov 2. Tom, please. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. That would be great. Tom and Ngannou would be cool. Yep. Yep. Because, like, Gon could have finished Ngannou. If he knew what he was doing at all on the ground when he had the knee bar, he could have finished him. So. Nobody had Poirier like power like Rumble. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree. That was nasty. R.I.P. Rumble. Man. Oh yeah, Nicholas Melder got a nasty gladiator themed chest tattoo. So sick. Power slap is for real. Yeah, I'm good on power slap. If they fought now, who wins, JDM or Ilya? Ilya's power wins them the fight. I just don't think JDM could take those shots, personally. Just don't think so. Look. Moda slept Tom Nolan. Didn't sleep him, but he did finish him. Hurt him for sure. For sure. Yeah, Ilya's big. He easily 190. Close to it, probably. Close to it. He could do good at 170. I don't think so. Those guys are big. They hit hard. Margin for error is this. So. Look. Yeah, we got that Johnny Walker fight coming up soon, and it's going to be at 2 a.m. Rooting for Wonder Boy? Me too. I saw the one clip that got power slapped in his face, shifted upwards on one side. Jesus. I didn't see that. If Ilya becomes a 3-division champion, he would be top 3 featherweight fighters, maybe even top 2. You have to defend. Winning belts is awesome, but you have to defend. So it's like you can't put someone automatically. It's like a guy doing 3 incredible, great movies and then doing nothing else after. Oh, he's not still there because he did 3 great movies. No, you have to keep it up. What fights are you hyped for this year? Well, Jesus. Fights that I'm hyped for. Oh, Chimaev, DDP, for sure. Pereira and Clive 2 when that happens, for sure. Probably my biggest, most anticipated fight is probably DDP Chimaev. Probably. You still like Chitty over Jake? Yes. Zhang has nasty elbows? Yes, he did. Zhang will walked in the first round? I hope so. I might bet every dollar I have on Zhang. Let's go. Walker? No. How dare you? Johnny Walker's not winning that fight. Chitty will smash Jake? I hope so. I still want him to defend against Armin and Justin, though. Maybe even Patty, then move up. Justin does not deserve it. Armin, sure, good win streak. But thoughts on Silva, Anderson Silva? Underrated or overrated? I don't think he's underrated. I think he's perfectly rated. If you asked me when I was a kid, I would have said overrated. Because I thought you had to get finishes every time you fight. But that's not true. I think he's perfectly rated. Perfectly rated. I think Dryces will finish him. Me too. Chitty Muay Thai is so good. It's so good. That knee Chitty landed on RoboCop. The knee landed on Da Silva. Disgusting. Anderson was wild. Yes, he was. Anderson was awesome. Yeah, I do think some of his wins are overrated, but I think he's great. He's great. I still think he is the best rivalry probably of all time. Him and Chael, incredible, just so good. Bless, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, fuck. God. The entertainment value with Anderson is always why a lot of people liked him. Yeah, I agree. Like, I remember, like, how good James Irvin was there for a while. That's pulling a name out there. But I remember how good he was for a while. And then Anderson mauled him. It seems like younger fans have no respect for Anderson Silva and forget just how unstoppable he was until the Weidman fight. Yeah, I agree. 100%. 100%. The leg break's really what killed his career, obviously. I'm hanging up. What? Appreciate you. Wild. God damn. Fuck. That's a fucking fan, basically. Yeah, and I think a lot of these fights could be finishes this weekend too. Like I think obviously Lewis finished one. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 fights could be finishes. Possibly two. Murphy's hard to finish. Mora's a good, but still. Fatima Klein, a good grappler. Martinez is fun. I actually like her to win this fight. Yeah. What the fuck? I remember watching that fight and saw the leg break on impact. Knew exactly what had happened without watching the replay. Yeah. Yep. That was hard. That was hard. And then Weidman did it to himself. Whew. Whew. People always also possibly remember that Sage Northcutt was rushed way too fast. Way too fast. Yeah, the late break was brutal. People also remember when Dana didn't give the belt to Anderson after the Maya fight. I think the Weidman break was worse because he stopped back on it and bones went through the skin. Yeah. His was bad. Didn't someone also step on it? Or am I thinking of something else? But yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. God, ew, brutal. Whew. Whew. Yeah, I'm fucking excited for this. Kind of looked bad as well. Yes. Yes, it did. Is Jones a dirty fighter or not, and why? Always wanted to know why he gets this rep. Dirty fighter, it's hard because take bias and all that stuff away. There's something when you have a reach and you're trying to keep the distance and all this stuff. The easier answer is if it's so unbelievably dirty, the referees need to start taking points away. Because if they take points away, John doesn't do that. Is he playing the system? Yes. But he's not also sticking his fingers and poking guys in the eyes. He's putting his hands out, trying to cover distance. And fighters are moving and stuff, and so it gets in the eye sometimes. I don't think it's intentionally being like, come here and douche. No. But it's a little weird. I want Dustin to retire after Max no matter the outcome. People have been saying if he wins, he should go for a title. Nah, man, I can't see Ilya Taporia KO another fan favorite. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Even though that fight would be so fun. So fun. Absolutely so much fun. But I'm going to get off. It's shorter stream tonight. I'm exhausted. I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy tomorrow. I'm going to go live again tomorrow night. Same time, 12:30. I'll try to make it 2 hours for you guys. Again, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking tired. But I appreciate you. Stay safe. Armin's saying that Elliott beat a Wash Charles, so why does Armin almost got submitted by Wash Charles? Yeah, exactly. Cheers, mate. Stream. Have a good night on YouTube, buddy. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Check out the playlist right there for UFC Nashville. Bitsy, take care. Stay safe. Appreciate you.